HairCor. And more.
Good morning, Harry.
Morning, Corey.
How did you sleep?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
There's no one-liner. There's no joke.
No, not tonight. I don't have one. I didn't have time to think of it. Well, I had time, but I didn't bother. I just thought I'd jump right into Happy VT Day, Corey.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that on book lately.
Do you know what my favorite thing is?
No.
That less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
What does that mean? Less than 3? Oh, right.
It's hurt sideways.
I thought there were sideways testicles when I first saw them.
Funniest thing I saw on Facebook today was somebody took a picture of their nuts in the shape of a heart.
Oh, see, that's just that's the gift that keeps on giving.
I thought about passing it to you.
Are you doing anything special for Valentine's Day or not?
No, just talking to you. You're my only Valentine. Would you be mine?
No. I'm not going to
No.
commit myself. It's only like 20 after 7 here, so it's too soon to say. I think I got to keep my options open till midnight.
Oh, I see.
There's all kinds of anti-Valentine's Day celebrations in town.
Oh, anti?
Yes. Yeah, it's like, I'm going the one tonight at the Monkey Bar. It's called Cupid's Dead.
Okay.
And they promise not to have anything pink, any hearts or any balloons or anything weird like Valentine's. There's gonna be nothing to do with Valentine's Day there. So it's really for people who don't care.
I want to send you a Valentine's Day fart.
How would that work? What would you pack it in? Can you fart? Remember with you know how you fart? Like I got, by the way, an email about farting in the towel. I think you saw that.
Was that an email or a Facebook?
Oh yeah, Facebook message. That's right.
Yeah, I was reading that too. Yep.
So now I'm starting to wonder if I can fart in things and put them in the fridge.
I was just bitching the other day. Oh, I know who it was. Crispy's dad was putting paintbrushes in the deep freeze when for overnight. So you could just pull them out and they'd thaw out and they'd still be fresh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crispy's mom's like, Aubrey, all my food smells like paint now. So yeah, you could stink up your fridge pretty good, I'm gonna guess.
My dad used to have a fridge or a freezer full of paintbrushes. Isn't that just laziness? Like I don't want to wash the brush.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Because you get up the next day, and how long does it take to thaw out a paintbrush?
I don't know. I never tried it.
My guess is, though, I can fart in a Tupperware container. I can put like a label on it that says "Do not smell," and that's almost a given. Somebody's going to open it and smell it.
I think it's still going to permeate through your fridge.
You think so? Like
I got a good sneaking suspicion of that.
I got to do groceries tomorrow, which means I don't have a lot of food in the fridge now. Tonight would probably be the perfect time to fart in my fridge.
Farted stuff in the fridge.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if you could fart in the fridge really fast and then close the door. And then get the next guy.
It's like when we were in high school, we used to not inhale smoke, but when you were smoking your cigarette, we'd swallow it.
Yeah.
And half an hour later, you'd be walking around a grocery store and you'd belch in somebody's face. And smoke would come out.
You probably have stomach cancer now.
Probably got more than stomach cancer.
Yeah. So the question is, after you fart in the fridge and you close the door, does it still smell in there? It's like the light. What is that? Schrodinger's cat or something?
I'm putting money on it that it's going to stink the next time you open it.
Yeah, I'm going to say, well, maybe. It depends what kind of fart you got going on. Like sometimes, I don't know how food related it is or how it's more related to how well your intestines are cleaned out.
I couldn't answer that. I'm sure different foods do different things to you too, right?
I know some things make you more gassy, sure.
Oh, some things smell different than others though, like beans, man.
I think beans is a myth.
What?
I do.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think the bean fart's a myth.
Don't feed me beans in the morning, dude.
Oh, why not in the morning?
Because then the rest of the day, if you're with me for the rest of the day, you're in trouble, man.
Wouldn't I be more worried about feeding you beans at night and then being in the same room with you as you sleep?
Well, I could always, what do you call that, Dutch oven? Pull the covers over your head.
Dutch oven?
After I farted.
Why did I had an image all of a sudden of a steaming cleaver.
A steaming cleaver or a gleaming Steveland?
Wait, Steveland Cleamer. What are they? It's the steaming...
Cleveland steamer.
Cleveland steamer. That's what it is. When you poop on somebody, right? Is that what it is?
I think so. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure.
My guess, though, I think, and I heard somewhere, that people have smelly ass because they ate something, and it's not just necessarily the food, but it's that it's stuck to their intestines, and it hasn't been like brand off. You know how you eat a lot of bran and it cleans out your colon and stuff. But it sits in there and it just rots. And that's why you get that rot ass fart, because you've got like food stuck in there.
See, I don't know if I can buy into that, because, some of these diet things out there where the colon cleanse and they empty out your colon. Dude, I empty my colon every day.
There's a
I don't know.
There's a cleansing method you can do where it's like a 30-foot long, really strong cotton. Okay.
Sorry, stop.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
So you eat this thing. Okay, So you got a 30-foot long what?
It's like a big, long piece of very strong cotton. And you slowly swallow it, right? And you digest it. But you don't digest it because it won't break down. And then like 2 or 3 hours later, it's worked through your intestine. You have an assistant that basically is pulling it out your bum while it's going down your throat. And you have to like meditate and be in this trance and stuff. And you can clean all your guts.
Pretty sure you could kill yourself with that somehow too.
You probably could. You need to be guided, I'm sure.
Yeah, pull it too fast and I don't know. I don't think I'd want to try that. That sounds a little risque to me.
I'm not suggesting you try that. I'm just saying eat more bran, you'll be fine.
Nor are we suggesting anything on the show to our audience members.
Oh no, you guys go ahead. You swallow a 30-foot cotton. I'd like to see that on YouTube.
I think you should try this.
What are we gonna play for tunes here first up?
Oh, well, I thought I'd get into some Government Mule. These guys have been around for a little while. They're kind of the Allman Brothers band, but they do their own thing on their own time over the last few years. It started back in '97, I believe. Anyways, let's listen to Any Open Window and Steppin' Lightly.
Sounds good. I've never spent any time listening to these guys.
Well, it's a lot like the Allman Brothers. It's a little more jammy, I think, and not quite. It's a 3-piece instead of organs and 2 drummers and all that jazz.
It's good. It's really good.
It is good stuff. When we come back after we finish listening to it, I'll tell you who produced it.
I would like that very much.
Okay. I'll be back. I'm going for a dart.
Okay.
Never seen a night so clear. Half moon hanging like a chandelier. Man, that moon got nothing on
Can
me.
you guess who produced it off this track?
Let that woman knock me to my knees.
Who says what?
Can you guess who produced it? Listening to this track?
Hanging on by a thread. I could have been so misled.
Not really.
Okay.
Was you drive me out of my head?
Verse.
What's that?
Listen to the verse.
I like the bass sound.
Awesome. Gooey production. In the past, he didn't really have much on his vocals, and I like how this person smoothed in that reverb on him.
She could be so cold. Cutting me deep into my
So I scanned your middle name to Facebook.
I did. I like it.
You're afraid that people will confuse you with other Corey Coateses?
I'm friends with 6 other Corey Coateses on the internet.
You found 6?
Yeah.
I copied you when I saw you did that. I'm like, that's a great idea. So I went out and friended as many Sean Hendersons as I could. I have 26 of them now.
That's a lot.
I had one guy send me a message like, dude, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. And I'm like, you know what's stupider? You responding.
These guys have a lot of records.
Yeah, 10.
Wow. They're ugly.
Oh, yeah. They're real musicians.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't listen to them to look at them.
I understand.
I don't think you do.
Man, I should get. You're not in a good mood?
No, I'm in a weird mood.
I'm in a weird mood too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm having a weird day. It's a good day. I mean, it's good. It's just weird. A little bit off. I've had a lot of company this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people coming in and out. It's been kind of weird. 3 new Skype messages from who? What the fuck?
That'd be me.
And you know, I had a bunch of younger guys coming around that I know. One of them used to work for me, and his, I don't know, his son. Anyway, just got smelly drunk. Oh, apparently, okay, one's from Gunky. Gunky's watching.
We should call him.
Should call him.
Yeah, I was just chatting to him on Facebook before we got going here. I told him to watch. Sent him a link.
Oh, there he is. I can hear him like shuffling around.
How's it going, fellas?
How you doing, Gunky?
Good.
Jeff.
God, long time no speak.
Yeah, I'm digging the tunes on the HairCor and the more here.
Not bad, not bad. You sound great. What kind of mic are you on? Big fat one?
I got a Logitech headset.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, it's a gamer headset. It's pretty awesome.
Wow. How you been? It's just nice not calling you like we call Nib at 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night.
I've been okay. I've been doing some writing and stuff.
I see that. That's you're getting pretty prolific.
Yeah, we don't have very many site writers right now. One of the guys took off, and it's kind of crazy.
Interesting. I didn't know you're a fan of this great programming.
Well, Harry clued me in that you guys are running the show tonight, so I figured I'd watch and listen.
This is nice. You know, Harry, weren't we going to do underdubs?
Yes, we were talking about it.
Yeah, we need to get some of that tunes on his. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll get it loaded up here in one of these nights, and you can cut it down however you want it.
For sure.
After I send it to you.
All right. I guess we got to hang up on
big files, though.
We got to hang up on Gunky here to go back to the programming.
Okay.
But let's carry this on in a bit, huh?
Yeah, I'll keep watching here.
You know, it'd be great
Right.
is if we did an underdubs episode and we had Gunky on.
There you go.
Ooh, let's do that.
All right.
We'll talk to you soon, bud.
All right.
See you, Jeff.
Do.
Driving in your car or perhaps sipping your cup of joe. It's another typical morning, but something is different. You hear a sound unlike one you've ever heard before. You realize that you may have stumbled upon the greatest audio discovery since the dawn of mankind. You realize that you're in
HairCor. In the morning.
Hello? Are you there?
Yes.
I went on the internet.
They are here.
And I looked at pictures of them, and they are remarkably unattractive.
Well, that's the great business about music business. You don't have to be pretty.
You do, though. I thought you do. It's only because these guys have been around for a long time that you're allowed to get ugly.
Maybe in an MTV world, but fuck that.
You can't start ugly.
Yes, you can.
What? Let me.
Look, back in the 70s, nobody was pretty. Before MTV, yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Let's just play the music, boys. Forget about what he's like.
Oh, I don't know if that's good advice at all, because I think some songs sound better knowing that, like, for example, when it's a chick singing and she's a hot chick, those songs are better. That's a fact.
Okay. Yeah, but you can't determine that. If you've never seen the person and you're just listening to them for the first time, you don't know whether they're hot or not.
Yeah, that's not the point. The point is once you find out if they are hot, then it's like, wow. Because here's one of the two things that happens. You hear a great song by a great chick, and it's like, wow, really great song. And then you see her and she's hot, the song's better. Or you see her and she's not so hot, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, she's really talented.
I think that tropical heat's getting to you.
I have air conditioning, so I don't think it's that at all. I like the
there's something wrong with you.
There's a lot wrong with me. I like the bass sound on that second cut.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yes. I think that was last year's or the year before. That's the latest release anyway. And they had Mr. Gordy Johnson produce that for them.
Oh, that's so funny that you said that. You know why it's funny you said that? Because you asked me who I thought had produced that based on the sound, and I didn't guess. But you know what I thought immediately was Gordy.
There you go.
And I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to look stupid. Because it's like, well, they wouldn't get the Canadian, guy from Big Sugar to produce it.
Well, he's been spending a lot of time in Texas anyway, right?
I did not know that.
Yes, sir. What was his other band that he was doing down there?
What other band?
I'll have to find it. We'll bring it up on another show.
Oh man, this is getting crazy. You've got all this trivia ready, except not. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I just can't remember everything, and it's all this stuff doesn't come to me. I have to have some preparation, and I wasn't prepared to go here with you, right? Meow.
When you prepare, and your name's Harry, it's Preparation H.
Hey, welcome back to another edition of HairCor and the More, one of my favorite games, Guess the Lyrics.
I'm going to read the lyrics of a song that I found on the internet that I think Harry should know, and he's going to try and guess the name and or artist of the song. No, this one.
I tell you what you do, man. That dang old hand of water trick don't work every time, man. You just put in water like that, and it spend a whole dadgum day like that clean up that dang old pee-pee.
This one, I'm just going to read the lyrics. And I'm going to go ahead and read the choruses because, is it choruses or chori? I'm not sure. And I'm going to see if you can just guess the artist. That's all. If you get the name of the tune, I'm fine with that. You ready?
All right.
All right. Baby, I get so scared inside, and I really don't understand. Is it love that's on my mind? Or is it fantasy? Heaven in the palm of my hand. And it's waiting here for you. What am I supposed to do with a childhood tragedy?
God damn it.
If I close my eyes forever.
Ozzy and Lita Ford.
Oh, God, that was really... So there's pretty much, if I choose anything that has anything to do with Ozzy, you're going to get it within 20 seconds.
Probably.
All right, that's kind of fair. These lyrics get weird, though.
Yes.
Like,
yes. Well, it's a back and forth, right? So.
Okay, who sings the lyric, like a dagger you stab me in the heart?
That's Lita.
And taste the blood from my blade, and when we sleep, you shelter me in your warm and darkened grave.
Yeah.
What the hell? I don't understand.
I am guessing Ozzy wrote it.
Do you think he... Well, and I'm going to have to find out who did the lyrics. Is it a good song?
I played it live. And I had to do both parts myself because the stupid bitch singing for me only came to 2 rehearsals.
Wait a minute.
Didn't know the words.
Are you aware of what you just said and that people can hear that? You're saying... And you were playing drums or are you just out front singing?
No, I was playing drums.
Were you wearing like overalls?
No, not that time.
Okay. So you're drumming and you're singing Lita Ford.
Ozzy parts.
And the Lita parts.
I had to sing the Lita parts because my singer only came to 2 rehearsals and would rather talk to the guys at the front row than sing the songs because she didn't know the words.
Why wouldn't you just cut the tune?
Well, you see, we only had 7 tunes or 5 or 6 tunes. And it was the high school battle of the bands.
Oh, really?
And what?
Okay.
Yeah. And what happened was there were I had raced to get to the meeting to get into the battle of the bands, and when I got there, they're like, "Oh, all the slots are full." So I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever." Anyways, this Danny Brown fella who had one of the slots backed out 2 weeks before the concert. Or 2 weeks before the performance, and Hammer came up to me and said, "Sean, do you got a band?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Do you got something put together for Battle of the Bands in a couple of weeks?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, can you ask the guys? I need to know in like 15 minutes." I'm like, "I don't even know where the guys are to get a hold of them to ask them if they want to do this." So I ran across the high school, found Chokey, and talked to him for a bit about it, and ran back, said, "Yeah, we'll fucking do it. What the hell? Who cares?" So we had 2 weeks to practice our 5, 6, 7 songs, and we didn't even have a singer until that afternoon. And
how did you practice without a singer?
We practiced the songs like,
okay,
without a singer. But she came to 2 rehearsals, but it was a bad choice. But we finished the show.
Was it did she have black hair and wear tight spandex pants?
No, she was wearing nylons and a little black dress.
Okay. Did she dance a little bit when she was singing? Because I remember this, I think, where she kind of swayed back and forth.
A little.
Did she not know how to use the microphone? Was that a thing too?
That probably was one of the things too.
Does Jevin have a copy of this? Can I find this?
He has my copy of it right now, yes.
Yeah. All right. This is getting pretty inside baseball for a lot of the listeners, but yeah, I can say very interesting that I picked this tune because if nothing else, it gives me a little bit more psychological insight into the rich tapestry that is the construct of Harry and what brought you to to what you are today.
There's not really a construct there. It's more of just a complete random merge of happenstance and opportunities, and never saying no.
Yeah, going into Harry's brain is like watching someone dump hot tub water on wallpaper. That's what I'm going to say. It's like that. You want to do your segment?
Which one? Yes.
And meow. It's time for another episode from your favorite guys at HairCor in the Mall presents. It's time for the queen, not so queen, to read some Zed Leplin lyrics for you and Corey.
Did he say Zed Leplin?
Corey has to guess which track the queen is reading to him.
Oh, else he's going to go to hell.
Anyways, it's time to get on with it. Let's hear
I'm
it.
not doing it. Listen, I don't want to.
You're gonna do it all right.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah, get over here right
Get
now.
out my face.
No, get over here.
No.
Do it.
I told you, go away.
If you don't, I'll
Out of here.
get over here and do this.
You guys are weird.
You're weird, you bitty old bit.
I like the
Said it.
I like how you got the last two shots in there. Boom, boom. Because it's pretty random right up until that.
Yeah,
you know, nobody's really.
There's like the drums and the bass are kind of holding it together, but the guitar is out there, right?
Yeah.
Like I totally put the guitar all the way out there as far as I could.
And I thought it's kind of like it's sort of in the middle of it. You hear them mentally saying to each other just through their eyes. You know, I thought I was following you. No. All right, so is this guess the lyrics or is this guess the riff?
This is guess the lyrics.
All right, I'm ready then.
Riding down the highway, going to a show.
Stop.
Riding down the highway, going to a show.
Is this AC/DC?
Yes.
Are you on a highway to hell?
Nope.
No. Okay, carry on.
Stopping all the byways.
This isn't British. This isn't British, by this is Australian.
Well,
time call.
The singer's from the UK.
Is he?
Yes.
I thought he was Aussie.
Wait.
Because if we're gonna
wait.
Wait a minute. Time. Because if we're
colony.
No, because then you can have Canadian singers. You can have Kiwis. You can have a band from the Bahamas, for Christ's sakes.
Well, the living singer that they have now is from the UK, and I think they all moved to the UK anyway.
I'm gonna do a band from the Dutch West Indies. All right.
Highway.
All right, I'm with you.
Playing rock and roll, getting robbed, getting stoned, getting beat up, broken boned, getting had, getting took.
I'm gonna remember that.
Getting took.
I tell you, folks, it's harder than it looks.
Oh shit! What the? God.
HairCor.
Right, now I'm mad because I know the band, I can hear the tune, but I can't think of the title.
Second verse.
I know.
Hotel motel. Make you wanna cry. Lady, do the hard
Stop.
sell.
Stop.
Cause there's one way to rock.
No, it's like there's something like that. You know what I mean?
To the top of the rock and roll.
Bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Is that the backing? Like, bum, ba-bum, bum,
Yep.
bum, ba-bum, which is basically every AC/DC tune, but
There's only one way to the rock and the top of the boom.
bum, bum. I'm like the drunk guy who doesn't know the lyrics at the bar.
So fucking close.
Shit.
That's the funniest. It's a what? What?
It's only one way to the rock and a bust and a boom.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. It's like that. I gotta give up.
So close.
I know I am. Is there only one way to rock? Is it the one way to? Is it?
If you want a rock and roll,
There's only one way to the top. Is that right?
it's a long way
Oh, right.
to the top. If you want a rock and roll.
Did I get it or not?
Close enough for me.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. That's kind of a gift. I really like that. Oh God, that was good. You know why that was good? It was because it was a tickler. Tickler. Huh. I gotta play some tunes because I want to talk a long time after these tunes.
Okay.
Is that all right? I feel like we get all excited. I get into my second scotch, and then it's time to go home.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, it sounds good to me.
Okay. I don't want to focus on Sloan. I want to focus on a particular Sloan record. And two songs off that Sloan record. Is it album or record or what? I heard somebody today on the television corrected themselves and said, sorry, I didn't mean to say album, I meant CD. It's not even that.
It's not.
Is it album now?
I still call them albums.
Okay.
I still call them albums. Because you still, whether, like, as far as production goes, what format they come on, that would be a record, CD, tape, Yeah. I still call an album, EP, extended play,
Yeah.
I think they still, sell them in that format.
What is it when I go on iTunes and I buy it? I buy the album, right? Yeah, because guess what I get? I get the album artwork too. It's album.
That's right.
Yeah, this is off the Navy Blue album. I like to say record though, because record sounds good. Record
too. That's fine.
Isn't record used as an adjective to describe the album? It's like a record album. I don't know either. This is one of my favorite Sloan ones though, because I think the writing on it is great. I think the recording is beautiful, and I think the production and everything. I like everything about this record. What was kind of neat about it was the way that they had written it. They all had moved from the East Coast to Toronto, and they decided to do kind of a Beatles approach. They said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to separate for like 3 or 4 months. Everybody go home and write like 10 songs, and then bring them into the studio, and then we'll teach each other the songs, and then we'll record them.
That's cool. I like that.
That's pretty cool, especially for a band that spent a lot of time writing together. So here's 2 cuts off this record that aren't commonly played, but 2 that I think are really good. Really, really good. Yeah. I'm just thinking. This is Stand By Me, Yeah, by I Want to Thank You.
Rock and roll. I'll have to rock to that new.
There's only one way to rock if you want to go to bombs.
You gotta roll with the punches to get to what is real.
I'll have to go to that new.
Knock down the bastards and show them how it feels. 'Cause you know it's not easy when you feel they go out of their way to get you. It's not easy when you feel they go out of their way to get to you.
Thank you, Gunky, for the correction. Apparently Bon Scott and Brian Johnson are both Englishmen. I had no idea. Interesting. God, I love Bon Scott. I miss him. I think Harry's gone.
Out of their way to get you. It's not easy when you feel they go out of their way to get to you. Stand by me, yeah. Stand by me. Stand by me, yeah. Stand by me, yeah. Line
We got bricks.
Give me some balls.
I made it.
Come on down to the brick warehouse. We have balls and 1 brick. Come and get them right now. It's our last brick. We have no more bricks. Come on down, get a brick and a ball. The brick warehouse. On sale today. 1 brick. And 2 balls, special price. That's right, here only at the brick warehouse. Where we got balls and 1 brick. Come and get your brick and balls. That's gonna be about 36 right now. With the balls.
Brick warehouse. Oh my God. There's another brick. You mix it right. I like that.
Come and get your balls.
I can do this all day. I know how to take off these fucking lenses.
Balls. Bricks. And balls.
I'm gonna break some balls.
Come on down to the brick warehouse. Balls.
I forget sometimes that Sloan's one of my favorite bands of all time, actually.
What? That was great. What album? My favorite album is the one where they got the big air raid siren at the beginning.
That's that album.
Okay,
that's what I mean. Where you think of Money City Maniacs, that kind of thing, but those are the hits that they play off that record. But the other tunes on that record are the whole thing's great.
Wicked album.
Navy Blue, really, really good outing from them. Their most recent stuff is great too.
I haven't heard much from them lately. I got a question. Why do we make commercials for things that don't exist?
Because we're just waiting for real sponsors to show up and fill those slots. In the meantime, like what we're doing, that's just a demonstration of our production talents. So,
okay, that's right.
Yeah.
So when we put that in a good place for me.
Yeah, like when we got like a real sponsor, we can go ahead and play that in there. I got real commercials if you want real ones.
No. I like ours.
Yeah, me too. You sure?
Speaking of commercials, did you listen to my song?
I did listen to your song. Yeah, I really did.
I was thinking about playing that underneath my the roller derby girl stuff.
You mean the one that? Are we talking about this? Hang on, I think I gotta cue this up here because something showed up in my Dropbox. Oh yes, this.
Well, it's 40 below and I don't give a heck. Got a heater in my truck and I'm off to the rodeo. And it's an on the left and an on the right. Come on, silly. Let me get you right, step right. Get off stage.
Gosh dang.
Good to know.
Flip me off. Derby girl.
Get on my nerves. Well, here comes Johnny with his
checkers.
In his hand. He's a one-ball man and he's off to the rodeo. And it's an on the left and an on the right. Come on,
silly.
Let me get you right, step right. Get off stage.
Gosh dang.
Good to know.
Flip me off. Derby girl.
Get on my nerves.
That's some good guitar in there.
Not bad.
Well, it's 40 below and I ain't got a truck and I don't give a heck because I'm off the rodeo. Down, left and down, right, come on.
Silly dummy.
Get your right step right, get off stage.
Gosh dang.
Good to know.
Flip me off. Derby girl.
Get on my nerves. Well, here comes Johnny with his
checkers
in his hand. He's a one-ball man and he's off the rodeo. And it's down, left and down, right, come on.
Silly dummy.
Get your right step right, get off stage.
Gosh dang.
Good to know.
Flip me off. Derby girl.
Get on my nerves.
Could you? Okay. Could you explain a lot of things to me, please? What inspires you or gives you the free time to do something like that? One, that's awesome.
Well, when I was talking to our friend Jackie about doing sound for the Derby, we were talking about what kind of music, that she wanted to hear, what I was kind of feeling, and I thought, damn, that song would be great. I'd love to play that song,
but
because it's so upbeat and kind of like the introduction song and whatnot. I'm like, maybe I can use it in the commercials too. And then I'm like, I can't play that to an audience full of children the way it is.
Right.
So I thought maybe I'd theme it up a little bit, try and get the roller derby girls in there a bit, and
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like the fact that he's got his checkers in his hand. Like, that's nice.
I thought I had a bunch of alternatives for that, but checkers ultimately was the funniest for me.
It's funny because, I go on the internet and I Google Wally's dance, and really all I get is like Wally, our sulfur-crested cockatoo, doing a rain dance. So I don't think that the annals of history have permeated to the internet in terms of Wally's dances yet.
No, I guess not.
Yeah. Huh. Somebody sent me an email saying that it's not anal.
It's anal.
That's what they said. Yeah, it's because it's two N's. I said if you got two N's sitting in the same word, it's getting anal. That's what I'm saying. Let me ask you a question.
All right.
If you could go out right now and come home with any guitar, price is no object. The availability of the instrument is irrelevant. You just go out and get the guitar and bring it home with you.
I already know.
With you.
You're halfway through the question. I had an answer.
I like this.
Yeah. The one, what's it called? It was the one before the Dusk Tiger, but it was the second, I believe, version of the Les Paul robot guitar. Something Fire, Dark Fire. That's what it was. The Gibson Les Paul Dark Fire. That's what it'd be.
What does this guitar entail? What is this about?
It's a robotic. It's got a computer chip in it, and one of the tone knobs or the volume knobs. You press it and pull it, and it does a whole bunch of other functions and features. And basically, what you do is you could turn it around to different tunings, and the bridge and the machine heads are mechanized, and it will tune itself. It does its own intonation, and there's something like 7 to 9 different tunings. I think it depends on the version you got.
I've heard of this. Yeah, you'd want that.
I want a robot guitar, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I don't do a lot of alternate tunings, but I guess I would, since it would be so easy to do, right? Push button tune.
Well, and especially in a performance situation, right? Like if you're playing in a situation, you don't have to pick up another guitar. You just press the knob or pull the knob out, twist it to the next tuning, push it back in, and in seconds you're in that other tuning.
Is there any way that we could have Gunky constantly on chat doing research for us? Because he's got the Dark Fire pulled up for me right now.
Does he?
And oh my
I saw a Skype pop.
God. This is a gorgeous instrument, regardless of its capabilities. What an amazing looking guitar.
I love the see-through pickguard. It's opaque. Brilliant finish.
Wowzers. Frickety-doo. Wow, now I'm going to just sit here and not say words and look at this instrument on the internet. $3,500, eh?
You got to say something. How much?
$3,500.
Yeah. There's I think the first version they've got. The closest I've ever been to one is they got one in Ongamacquaid on sale this weekend down in Mississauga.
This weekend in Mississauga.
I want a robot guitar.
Ongamacquaid. Sorry.
The Dark Fire is the one I want though. That'd be. Yeah, I'd be pretty happy with that.
Now I'm looking at the RIP, the Robot Interface Pack version 1.
You can buy an add-on and you just outfit your guitar with it?
This appears to be the case, yes.
Okay.
If that has any truth to it, I'm impressed. But yeah, wow, that's pretty awesome. You can go ahead and ask me now.
Okay, Corey. if you could buy any guitar, and availability and money are no option.
Yeah.
What would you buy?
Even before you finished the question, I knew my answer. I would get the Eddie Van Halen Frankenstrat.
Really?
Yeah. I really would.
Charvel?
No, by Fender.
Oh, Fender's got one?
Gunky robot. Look it up. It's the Eddie Van Halen limited edition Fender custom shop Frankenstrat, made exactly. Eddie can't tell the two apart.
That's pretty good.
Oh my God, you have to see this instrument. Yeah,
I know what it looks like. I had a friend, Jevin, made his own Frankenstrat.
I've seen it, and he did a really good job of it. But this guy,
it doesn't look bad at all.
And here's the weird part: the guy who made it never actually touched Eddie's guitar or saw it before he did it. He did it all from pictures and posters and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And he brought it in, and Eddie's like, where the fuck did you even find the reflectors that you put on the back of this thing?
What? TSC?
Yeah, but no, like these are...
We need sponsors. We're really dumping a lot of freaking product out there tonight, aren't we?
I just don't feel like Long and McQuaid or TSC's going to... Well, maybe Long and McQuaid. I could call Mr. Long or McQuaid. See what they're up to.
Does McQuaid long is McQuaid long for anything?
I don't know. Do you want to do another segment?
Just a sec. Yep.
I hope it's chocolate. I hope it's chocolate. I hope it's chocolate.
So I'm really getting sick of the Facebook shit this week with Valentine's Day, and it's not because I'm alone.
No, it's just idiotic.
It is, because it's like, okay, your boyfriend buys you something, and you take a picture of it, you put it on Facebook. It's like, and all your boyfriends bought the same thing, basically. And then you arrange it in nice and
do you know what my favorite thing on Facebook is? My boyfriend is the best boyfriend in the whole world. I'm like, yeah, because you slept with all the rest of us to know the difference.
Yeah, that's right. You've been running a long study comparison of all the boyfriends, and you finally got to the last guy in line and said, I'm tired. This one's the best.
or less than heart.
Sideways testicles.
Or wait, did I say less than heart? I meant less than three.
Less than three. Ice cream cone split down the middle, sideways.
Balls in a cup.
Gene Simmons on a toilet eating popcorn. Text that, bitch. That's what I said. Happy VD.
Oh, I'm trying to ban or eliminate the high five. I hate the high five.
You mean on the internet?
No, I'm sorry. I changed the topics. You're talking about Facebook, and I couldn't think of anything else I wanted to talk about on Facebook.
No, we're done. The Facebook topic's over. I just didn't do a bumper at the end of it.
No, in real life.
Should I
do the high five?
Okay. Time call. Production question, and then we'll talk about high five. Should I do a 30-second Facebook talk?
No,
okay.
I don't know.
All right, I was saying we could just time it.
I like talking about Facebook because sometimes I actually have some things to say too.
What's wrong with the sarcastic high five? I don't literally. God.
What's a sarcastic high five?
I don't actually high five.
Fake
people.
it?
Yeah, well, no, where you just like you look at each other like high five, yeah, but you don't mean it because you're doing it because it's so it's.
That's gay.
That's not gay.
Sorry, that's gay.
It's not gay to do a fake high five.
It is. Yeah, why don't you just substitute in a low five? I want to bring low fives back. Low fives are awesome.
Oh man, give me some skin.
Yeah.
Ooh, like the slidey skin where we give each other a cold. How about that?
You're gonna get one from a high five just the same.
Yeah, probably. So
I want to bring the low five back. I think the high five has had a good run, and it's time to get rid of it because there's nothing I hate more than being out at a gig or seeing a show and two guys high five, dude, and smack. It's like, come on.
I don't know, but I think there's a way that you can be. It's like you acknowledge how uncool the high five is as you do it. It's like, I know this is not cool, but at the same time, I really want to.
You could leave the guy hanging, too.
You could.
No, that's funny. But it's rude. So, I need an alternative that I could just, hey, man, fucking give me five.
Yeah.
Lay me some skin. Drop her down here. We don't have to show off to the world.
I don't think that's showing off. It's just, it's a five with so much exuberance that you're so excited about something. You got to get it up there.
Gay.
It's not gay.
Not in the gender sense, gay.
I know what you mean. You mean it like in the sort of the colloquial the social use of gay is silly.
Yes.
Well, it's not. If I don't know, man. If two guys have really done something impressive,
I guarantee you, from this show to next show, you keep your eyes open for high fives and you just think about it when you see them happening.
You know what I'd like you to look for?
Okay.
Dirty elbows.
I can't see mine.
Yeah, no, not yours. I've seen a lot of them lately, and it's because there was a guy who pointed out how many people's elbows are really dirty. Really dirty.
I'm not surprised that a lot of people wouldn't be, because the way they clean tables in restaurants now, you put your arms down, there's always something stuck to your elbow, but you can't see your elbows from where your head's positioned to, I've got a rough spot on one of my elbows. It's really weird.
I skin my elbow.
Rubbing it.
Every time I go out drinking, I end up losing an elbow. Like I skin one right off at the bar. I don't know how I end up doing it.
Oh, that's the worst.
I know, because then you can't bend it all the time. So I got this big scab now on my elbow. Yeah. But I've noticed, and I don't think this is over the day accumulation of elbow dirt. I see people in the morning who are freshly showered with dirty elbows.
Well, I haven't noticed, but everybody's wearing jackets up here, so.
That's true, yeah. We live in, no jacket land down here.
Paradise.
Paradise. I don't know, man. High five doesn't bother me. Maybe it should, though.
Really? I don't know. We're getting on that age where, we're almost 40.
We are almost 40.
On.
Yeah,
take it down low. As much as something may be exciting in the world, we're adults here still.
Don't make me get up there. Don't make me high five you up there. I'm tired.
We're not 20 something anymore.
Yeah. Stop acting like a 20-year-old. Give me five down here.
Hey, remember, speaking of high fives, here's a proverbial high five to you. Remember that time when we had how many people did we get in your K car?
Like 22.
We had 22 people in your K car?
Well, in and on.
Well, no, because when we drove around, we didn't have anybody on it per se. When we drove it around town, we had to make sure everyone was inside the car.
Oh yeah, then it wasn't any more than 15, but I don't know the exact number.
I can't remember. I thought it was 14 or 16.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was. See, that merits a high five, but we were 16.
Yep.
Good morning, Harry.
I got to steer left and use the brakes.
HairCor. And more.
Do you want to chop in a good morning?
Yes.
Please. 3, 2, go. Good morning, Harry.
You broke my heart, Corey.
Aww. Let me just cut that before I forget to do it. Hang on.
Okay. I can't remember. I thought it was 14 or 16.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yep.
Good morning, Harry.
I got to steer left and use the brakes.
Hang on. Where is it?
Yep.
Good morning, Harry. Oh, I'm out here hanging. You left me hanging on my 5. Hanging on the 5. Radio magic.
I don't know what part's you talking and what part's the show.
I know. I wish my life were like this, that I could have constantly in the background. Okay.
My conversation with myself last night on our Facebook page.
Hang on one sec.
16.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was. See, that merits a high five, but we were 16.
Yep. I got to steer left and use the brakes.
Good morning, Harry.
Broke my heart. You broke.
Time called.
Was I supposed to do it again there?
Nope. No, you're good.
Okay.
I love the fact that you don't know what's going on. I'm just doing a quick edit. Let me check that edit and then we're good. It's a high five, but we were 16.
Yep. I got to steer left and use the brakes.
Good morning, Harry.
You broke my heart, Corey.
I can live with that. That's nice. Let me just stop the recording on the video.